Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are going to learn one of the most useful grammar structures in English, the present continuous, also called I am doing. You probably already know sentences like I am working, she is studying, or they are playing. But the important question is, why do we use this form? The easiest way to understand the present continuous is to think about an action that is in progress. Imagine Sarah is in her car and she's driving to work. You call her and ask, "What are you doing?" She says, "I'm driving." Why? Because she has started driving, but she has not finished. She's in the middle of the action. So the main idea to remember is very simple. Present continuous is used when something is happening or in progress around now. If I say, "I'm eating," it means I have started eating and I haven't finished yet. If I say, "She's sleeping," she's in the middle of sleeping. If I say, "They're playing football," the game is happening now. So whenever you hear am, is, or are, followed by a verb ending in ing, think about an action that is happening or continuing. Now let's learn how to make the present continuous. The structure is actually very simple. We use am, is, or are, plus the verb with ing. With I, we use am. For example, I am working, I am studying, I am eating, and I am learning English. In normal conversation, we usually make I am shorter and say I'm. So instead of I am studying, we normally say I'm studying. With he, she, and it, we use is. For example, he is working, she is studying, and it is raining. Again, in natural spoken English, we usually say he's working, she's studying, and it's raining. With you, we, and they, we use are. For example, you are learning, we are studying, and they are playing. In everyday English, these become you're learning, we're studying, and they're playing. So remember this simple pattern. I am, he is, she is, it is, you are, we are, they are. Then add the verb with ing. If you remember this structure, you can make hundreds of sentences. The most common use of the present continuous is for something happening right now. Imagine you are sitting at home and I call you. I ask, "What are you doing?" You might say, "I'm watching TV." Maybe your brother is eating, your mother is cooking, and your father is reading. You could say, "My brother is eating, my mother is cooking, my father is reading." All of these actions are happening at the moment we are talking. We can use this tense to describe what we can see happening around us. Look outside and imagine that it is raining. You can say, "It's raining." You see some children in the park. You can say, "They're playing." You see a man walking down the street. You can say, "He's walking." You see a woman talking on her phone. You can say, "She's talking on the phone." This is why the present continuous is so useful in everyday English. It helps us describe the world around us as it is happening. A very useful question to practice is, "What are you doing?" And then answer, "I'm working," "I'm studying," "I'm eating," or "I'm watching TV." Try to notice what people are doing around you and describe it in English. Now, here's something very important. When we say the present continuous is used for something happening now, we don't always mean this exact second. We can also use it for something happening around now. For example, imagine I tell you, "I'm reading a really good book at the moment." Maybe I'm saying this while talking to you, so obviously I'm not reading the book at this exact second, but I have started reading the book and I haven't finished it. Reading that book is one of my current activities. I might have read it yesterday, I might read it again tonight, and I might finish it tomorrow. So "I'm reading a good book" is perfectly natural. We can use the same idea with learning English. You might say, "I'm learning English these days." You aren't studying English every second of every day, but English is something you are currently working on. You might also say, "I'm watching a new series." Again, you're not necessarily watching it at this exact second. You have started watching it and haven't finished it. So remember, present continuous can describe something happening right now or something happening around the present period. Now let's learn how to make negative sentences and questions. Making a negative sentence is very easy. We simply put "not" after am, is, or are. For example, "I am not working," "she is not sleeping," and "they are not playing." In everyday English, we usually use the shorter forms. "I'm not working," "she isn't sleeping," and "they aren't playing." Now, let's look at questions. In a normal sentence, we say, "She is working." To make a question, we move "is" to the beginning. Is she working? We say, "They are playing," but the question is, "Are they playing?" We say, "You are studying," and the question is, "Are you studying?" One of the most useful questions is, "What are you doing?" You can also ask, "What is she doing?" "What is he doing?" "What are they doing?" Another very natural expression is, "What's going on?" This means, "What's happening?" For example, if you enter a room and everyone looks worried, you can ask, "What's going on?" These are simple structures, but they are extremely useful in real conversations. Another important use of the present continuous is for activities happening during a current period, such as today, this week, this month, or these days. For example, you might say, "I'm working hard today." This doesn't mean you are working every single second today. It means that today is a period when you are working a lot. Maybe normally you finish work at 5, but today you have more work and you're staying late. You can also say, "I'm studying a lot this week." Maybe you're preparing for an exam. You're not studying 24 hours a day, but studying is an important activity during this week. You could say, I'm working on a new project this month, or I'm learning a lot these days. These examples show us that the present continuous is not limited to one exact moment. It can describe a current situation or activity that is temporary or happening around the present time. So when you hear expressions like today, this week, this month, this year, or these days, remember that the present continuous can often be used when we are describing something happening during this current period. Now let's look at a very important difference. I work and I am working. For example, if I say, I work in a bank, I am talking about my normal situation. It is my job. It is a general fact about my life. But if I say, I'm working a lot this week, I am talking about what is happening around now. Maybe this week is different from normal. So the present simple often describes what is generally true or what happens regularly, while the present continuous can describe something happening now or something temporary. Here is another example. I live in Delhi can describe my normal home, but I'm staying with my friend this week describes a temporary situation. Or imagine I normally drink coffee, but today I am drinking tea. I can say, I usually drink coffee, but I'm drinking tea today. So whenever you are unsure, ask yourself a simple question. Am I talking about what is generally true? Or am I talking about what is happening around now? That question will help you choose between the present simple and the present continuous in many everyday situations. We can also use the present continuous when something is changing. Think about something that was one way before, but is becoming different now. For example, it's getting colder. The weather was warmer before, but now the temperature is changing. We can say, your English is improving. Your English is becoming better. We can say, prices are increasing. Prices are becoming higher. We can say, the population is growing. The population is becoming larger. Some very useful verbs for talking about change are get, become, change, improve, increase, rise, fall, and grow. One particularly useful word is getting. In many everyday sentences, getting means becoming. So it's getting cold means it's becoming cold. I'm getting tired means I'm becoming tired. He's getting angry means he is becoming angry. She's getting better means she is becoming better. So when you hear a sentence such as, your English is getting better, understand that we are talking about a process of change happening over time. Let's quickly review some common mistakes and practice. One common mistake is forgetting am, is, or are. Students sometimes say, I working, but we need to say, I am working, or more naturally, I'm working. Another mistake is using the wrong helping verb. We don't say, I is working. We say, I am working. We don't say she are working, we say she is working. And we don't say they is working, we say they are working. So remember, I am, he is, she is, it is. You are, we are, and they are. Now let's practice. Look, the baby. The verb is sleep. The answer is, the baby is sleeping. I. The verb is learn. I'm learning English. They. The verb is play. They are playing football. She. The verb is cook. She is cooking dinner. Now let's practice questions. Your friend is studying. Ask, what are you doing? You see Sarah in the kitchen. Ask, what is Sarah doing? You want to know if John is working. Ask, is John working? Remember, don't just listen to the answers. Pause and try to answer before I do. That small habit will help you remember the grammar much better. Let's finish by putting everything together. The present continuous is formed with am, is, or are, plus a verb ending in ing. We use it when something is happening now, such as I'm eating, she's sleeping, or they're playing. We can also use it for something happening around now, such as I'm reading a new book, or I'm learning English these days. We can use it for temporary situations, such as I'm staying with my friend this week. And we can use it for changes, such as it's getting colder, your English is improving, and prices are increasing. Now I want you to do one final activity. Look around you and describe 5 things that are happening. Maybe you can say, I'm sitting at my desk. My computer is working. My phone is charging. Someone is talking outside. The fan is running. Then make 3 sentences about your current life. You could say, I'm learning English. I'm working on my pronunciation. I'm trying to speak more confidently. And finally, remember this simple question. What are you doing? If you can answer that question naturally, you are already using the present continuous in real English. Don't try to memorize a complicated grammar definition. Think about an action. Look at what is happening. Then describe it. I'm working. She's studying. They're playing. It's raining. Your English is improving. That is the present continuous. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep using English. I'll see you in the next lesson.